Hi guys. Yeah, no, it's kind of dark and stuff. Sorry. Anyway, this is just a little update poo. Oh, sorry. Still not liking bugs very much. I gave him a warning. He didn't listen to it. Sorry. I've never been the type of person. Well, I shouldn't say that. I shouldn't say it. When I was younger, yeah. Get older, just don't do things the same way. Yeah, gotta excuse me. Getting new teeth. Yanked all the old ones out yesterday. Yes. Are you remembering to be grateful? I mean, really grateful, because, like, my neighbor Louise was back there. She sent me the email, hey, Tasha, they're going to be doing this. I stepped out on faith, knowing I needed all that ripped out. I had most of the top ripped out, but not the bottom. And it was just nasty decay growing in my face. So, prayed about it, prayed and prayed and prayed and prayed and prayed. Finally, my chance comes, so I wait in line. Get up to, we're in line at 3. Thank God it went pretty fast. We got seen by about, I don't know, 10:30. Anyway, and they yanked out all the rest of my teeth, and I am so happy. For the first time, second time in my life, I had my blood pressure taken, and it was below 200 something. Now I realize that when the doctor said he thinks I'm diabetic, I'm not claiming that. He thinks I'm diabetic. Yes, I take preventative measures. I'm not stupid. I'm not going to not take my shots like a lot of people do, apparently. I realized that there's deeper lessons in all that. So when they told me yesterday my blood pressure was 139/79, I was just so ecstatic. I'm just crying, and she's like, are you in pain? And I'm like, no, I'm so happy. My blood pressure is like normal. Well, for me. And I was just so excited, So, a lot of people, when they become diabetic and you need really someone, well, in more cases than not, I think I've spoken to one person that said that they were okay. They managed it on their own, and I don't see how, because I went crazy, really. There are things and days I don't even remember when I was in the hospital for, 5 days, I think. I just don't remember it. And thank God, Deborah was there and was my attorney, what do you call it when they take charge over you? You know what I mean. And, yeah, that. And, however you choose to look at things is how your life is going to go, really. Now, I know you know that, but I'm like, the doctor, when he first told me, so, how long have you known that you're diabetic? And I'm like, 1 second. What? I said, yeah, good old VMC never tells anybody anything, I'm just now getting a letter in the mail saying that there's nothing wrong with my heart, but they kept me there 4 days thinking something was wrong with my heart. I knew there was nothing wrong with my heart, but you try to tell those doctors, oh no, you gotta stay. Oh, you gotta get your blood pressure down. You could go home and die. Well, I can still go home and die. That's not my mission. That's not my purpose for being. And your doctor's like, yeah, right, whatever, lady. You're one of them spiritual people. You're right. You don't know what you're talking about. You didn't go to Stanford. No, but I talked to God. It ain't my time to die. So that's pretty much what I told the doctor when he said I have diabetes. But like I said, I don't claim that. He said that. That's his opinion. But I do take my shots. So having known the reasoning, Heal Your Body by Louise Hay, yep, read that, behind it all, I knew I just needed to make some changes and accept changes that needed to be made. So I did that. So that was 3/28, 4/5, 2 months ago. I'm getting taken off shots Well, it was supposed to be today. But I had my teeth removed yesterday, so I didn't go to the doctor today. So my next visit, I will be taking off, shots. And then I will just have my pills. Because, and I'm not telling you what to do. I'm just telling you my experience. Okay? I'm not shoulding on anybody. It is my experience that if I just cleared up those issues, this lesson would go away. And it is. You know? It is. I'm walking, I'm drinking better. No tea. I can't really eat. Get my new set of chompers, be all beautiful, and do better and better and better. You know, when you know better, you do better. And I thank God I didn't fall into the same old trap everybody else does, or seems to anyway. You know, thousands and thousands of hours study. Well, my mom was a nutritionist. I already knew I should eat right, drink plenty of water, keep the bowels clean, don't eat a lot of pre-cooked food, processed food. But you grow up, you move out the house, and you do it because parents said not to. So, and you get stuck in that rut. Just like you get stuck with the mentality that I have to have dessert after dinner. No, you don't. You want dessert after dinner. You don't have to have dessert. So it's been a really fascinating, lesson. And people are like, oh, did you read this book on diabetes? Did you read that? Did you read this? Did you see that? No. First of all, not just to be stubborn, but first of all, I don't buy into the hype that anything can't be cured. It's already a proven statistic. Cannabis has helped heal lots of women with breast cancer, ovary cancer, men with testicular cancer. Yes, it has. And even if it hadn't, I know 3 women off the top of my head that I could name, but I'm sure they don't want me to, that have been cured on a cannabis diet. And do they still take it after they're cured? I don't think so. 2 of them I know don't. I don't know if the 3rd one still does her regular treatments or not. But anyway, I know because my spirit guides tell me the reason for this, Tosh, is because of this. The reason for that, Tosh, is because of that. The reason for diabetes is because Louise Hay was right. I was over-controlling. And I wasn't as childlike as I used to be. Lovey-dovey. Because, we have skin. And things change. And sometimes you don't want to go with the change. You want to go against the change. That doesn't do any good. So I just go with the flow now. I go with the flow. Whatever happens, happens. Oh well, somebody is late. Oh well, that's good too. They're late. That meant something else was going to happen to still make me happy. I just know that when you listen to your spirit, you really listen to your spirit, and I had to. Everything changes. Even without teeth. Nice men are emailing me, though I'm hoping me and my first love get back together, because he did some changing when he was diabetic and went off the grid for a little while. Now he's fine, taking his meds. Totally different person. Totally different. And I met a guy yesterday while standing in line to get my teeth ripped out. He's, oh no, I'm just going to depend on Jesus. Well, if that works for you. But God made medicine too. Can't you just have faith and have, but you know what? I'm not here to shit on you. So you do whatever you feel is right, just like I'm doing whatever I feel is right. I'm not here to judge you or shit on you or anything else. You have a happy life. You pay your bills, I pay mine. And I wish a lot of us just realize after we get grown and we realize, the stove is hot when it's red, some of us still want to touch it anyway. So you need to take that red heat, or, in the caveman days, you need to take that fire and learn how to get heat from it, cook with it, do stuff with it. Do stuff with those ideas. Be a child, even if it's in private. Be a child. Stay playful. Keep your mind active, Your imaginary friends, yeah, they exist, So I create my own happiness or unhappiness. Like, I created this for myself. Now I'm ready to move something bigger. It was fun. I like to stay in the country though, but I still like to just move to something bigger. Because no matter what, I'm still a girl. I like my little dust collectors. I really do. But I'd give it up, just like my nails. If the force told me to, I'd do it in a heartbeat. So, the whole thing with any dis-ease or dysfunction or lesson, I just look at it as a lesson. You don't have to do everything everybody else is doing. Think outside the box for yourself. People tell me all the time, do you take this? Do you do that? Do you do that? Well, I take mine, at 10, 12, and 4, and have you tried that? And no. I don't need to try it your way. I know as long as you do things in balance, things will be balanced. I know it wouldn't hurt me to just become vegan, but I am really attached to chicken. I don't eat beef. I guess you could say I eat a lot of seafood. I eat fish. Some fish, and chicken. That's it. Sometimes I'll have some turkey if they don't have chicken. And that's it. Oh, yeah, I do eat pork once in a while. But even that doesn't matter now because it's not, I gotta fry it. I don't fry anything anymore. I pretty much boil everything. Not because of my teeth, but because I live here and I don't have a lot of room. I got one burner. Because I opt not to pay for propane. Why? Keep it simple. When I move to bigger and I have my 4 burners again, then I'll do different. But now, I just boil everything, season it good. Falls off the bone. See, now I can just swallow it. I'm cooking chicken now. And when it gets soft enough. Excuse me, I suddenly got hiccups. I'll have my chicken and fruit. Or vegetable smoothie. I juiced vegetables and fruits today, so I got them all lined up in my curd canning jars. Just try to think outside the box. You don't have to follow anyone's regime because you have this, because you have that. But I'm just really super old-fashioned, and I look at things in a metaphysical aspect. Why and how do I get over it, and how do I prevent it? It's just that simple. Because I'm not one to be sitting around here like the dentist. He's like, wow, I pulled 14 teeth and you didn't even like flinch except once. And they had that front one, because I forget the front teeth are so much more challenging than the back teeth. The back teeth came right out. Front teeth, hey, give me a little dose. Give me just a little 1 unit thing. Jeez, yeah. And I said, okay, forget it, because it still hurt. And I said, just pull it fast. Go. 1, 2, 3. I'm cut. 1, 2. And he was great. He says, I have never, ever had another patient that just laid there calm like that. I said, well, what am I going to do? I'm in pain every day. Yes, I'm going to be in pain for maybe 24 hours. So what? That's nothing in comparison to being in pain every day with all that crap still in my face. Well, you got a good point. I said, so, stay outside the box. Love yourself. Learn differently than whatever we've been told. Just challenge yourself to learn something different about life. So, I look forward to being diabetes free soon, since I'm going to pills now. And then I'll tell you about that in another video. I love you. Go love yourself. Have a nice day. Bye.